That's beautiful. Thank you. You guys really make me all choked up. Wow. My friend. Oh, thank you so much.
I told you about the Pope souvenir. He gave you one, right?
Oh, yes, yes, I have it.
I promise that Pope Francis.
Yes. Yes, I have that.
The Pope, very special. The Pope is the man. I'm telling you, I know him. He's the man.
Okay. Thank you so much. I'm so lucky to know you. Thank you so much. Hi, guys. Hi. You know, I don't know what to say. This is the happiest day of my life right now. You know, I'm with you, and I feel like I'm alive again. I'm reborn, you know, reborn, and life is the best it's ever been right now, right this moment. So I thank you so much for coming. You know, I love you all.
We thank you.
God bless you, man. Thank you so much. You guys are so wonderful.
Well, we know you're tired, so we're going to try to not make it too long. I'm curious, when you first got here, before you walked out, were you scared, or were you just ready to see everybody, or were you just like, let's do this thing?
You mean right now?
No. When you first came on Friday and you walked into the crowd.
Yeah, I was scared. Yeah, sure. You know, I didn't know what to expect anymore, and you know, it's been a long time, and a lot has happened, and you know, the world goes by. I just read it, you know, or someone tells me about it, and I go, God, it's so sad. You know, it's just. And so that changed everything. When I walked on the stage and saw everybody, and the love that you had was so, it was like a jet engine just going, you know, it was so powerful, and it changed everything, you know. So I just want to make you guys happy. That's what's important to me, you know. It's you know, I feel like we are connected now. You know, we are friends. You know?
Yes.
Yes. Sure.
You know, as an artist, when you have a gift, it doesn't belong to you anymore. It belongs to everybody.
Yeah.
You know, so
I've heard that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So we need your art out there.
I have so much of it, and you know, it always comes from pain of one way or another. Whether it's, you know, hard music or it's softer music or painful music, but it always comes from, you know, the times where I'm the most troubled, you know, where everything hurts all the time. That's when I write my best songs, you know. But there's a lot of music, you know, because there's been a lot of that. So I'm back if you want me.
Absolutely.
What was it like to play guitar in front of a crowd last night for the first time? When's the last time you picked up a guitar in front of a crowd?
In front of a crowd? 20 years, you know, 22, 23 years.
How did it feel?
But you know, it felt like, this feels so good, I want to do this. Unfortunately, you can probably hear a little bit now. You know, I've been really tired, you know, so I haven't slept in days and days. So when I was trying to sing these songs last night, I'm going, I sound like shit, but that's okay. Because I couldn't sing, you know, because, you know, the notes were up here and my voice is down here now, so I couldn't hit the notes. But I said, that's okay, you know, well, just the moment is here and we're all together and we just want to take these memories home with us, you know? Because I take them home with me. You know, when I got about two hours sleep last night. I'm trying to fall asleep, and I saw everybody's face in my dreams. You know, wow. And I'm thinking, I can't tell if I'm sleeping or awake. But everybody was there, and I'm going, hey, nice to meet you. But it was. This is like a very beautiful time for me, and I'm so lucky. You know, look at you. I'm so lucky that you're here. You know, and I just wanted to make you happy and take all your memories home with you, the same that you've left with me, you know. It's a lot of good memories, and we had a great time with Vinnie. We had a great time, you know. That's important to me because I had the best time of my life these last 3 days. And all thanks to you, and thanks to this man who made it possible.
Yeah.
When you first saw Rob Fleischman on Friday for the first time, when had you seen Rob before?
I haven't seen Rob in 35 years.
Because it was really emotional. Can you tell us about that?
Oh boy, I saw him outside today when we were coming in, and you know, it's when I saw him here, and I looked at him, he was crying, you know, and it was so many years, and we built Rob and I built a palace, you know, and on that first record, and that was the design, the architect, you know, the architecture, and it was a palace, and where him and I, where Rob and myself should have gone, would have been like this, always, 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 because, you know, he's very talented, and together we were like the perfect team, you know. It was like when I worked with Paul and Gene and Eric. We were the perfect team, you know. We had a chemistry that was absolutely incredible when, you know, and that's how Rob and I were. So what we it was like a lot of regret, because we know that we could have gone on to so much and we didn't. And there are so many stories that you don't know. And the bullshit that people are feeding you guys, and not you, but the public, the bullshit makes me sick. Because I said, one day you're going to really hear what really happened. I'm the only one that knows. They know, but they're not telling you. And what happened with the Vinnie Vincent invasion is sickening, but you don't know that. I know what happened. And everybody has self-serving narratives, you know, whatever suits them the best, that makes them look good. They tell you bullshit to make themselves look good. But what really happened, one day I will tell everybody, and you'll finally know. You know, we didn't talk about this last night,
no.
You know, or the day before, but it's you know, it's a long story, and when you know what happened, it explains everything. But I'll tell you what, the bullshit stories that Vinnie got kicked out of his own band is one of the biggest, one of hundreds of lies that is out there. And I can tell you just briefly what really happened was when I tried to keep Rob in the band, because I said, there's no fucking way, no way, no way. This other guy who can't sing, who's reduced my music to the level of a worse than a local bar band, you know, is gonna be in my creation. There's no way. And Chrysalis had changed management, and they were trying to quickly cash in on, you know, the young kid that appeals to the teeny boppers. This, I said, well, you do something else like that, but don't put him here, because that will never happen. So you either get Rob in and keep this, that's what they fell in love with. The record company fell in love with that. So for them to destroy my creation was disgusting. And they had new people in, and they said, that's okay, we just want to quick cash in on something. And I said, either you keep this, my creation with Rob, or I quit. I don't want to be on this label. You can't quit. We will can the record. We will not do this. We will not do that. And they said, you owe us 2 records. You owe us 2 records right now. So they said, you have to finish this tour. You can't stop anything, because the machine is moving, and this is a big record. And so I had management that was not looking out for Vinnie, was looking out for himself, and everything changed. So once I began to tour, I said, how quick can I get out of this? This has to end now. And they said, you cannot end it now. You have to go through one more record. You have to do the tours, and then we have another option that we, the record company, will pick up. So for record number 3. So once All Systems Go came in, all the magazines, I want to tell you something, the first record, all the rock magazines at that time were saying, oh, this is the best fucking record that has come out in so long. Oh my God, this thing is hot, 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 hot. Because it was different from the records that were out at that time. There's nothing like it. They were all more like either Judas Priest type of records, or they were more like the Poison type of record, or the what? Cars, yeah. But there was nothing like the Vinnie Vincent Invasion. So the record, the radio stations jumped on it because they said, what the hell is this? You know, and everybody loved that record. So it sold big and it sold fast. Once this you know, no talent individual came into the picture, everything went boom. It was like just like dropping a lead weight. And I saw that happen, and I thought, this is a sin, you know. Everything that could have been was instantly over. So we recorded the video, Boys Are Gonna Rock video, and with a faker. It was like fake news, you know. So, you know, trying to make you believe something that this is not what this is. So one thing led to another, it got worse and worse. I did the second record. I had all these great songs that I said should sound like the first record, only this is the second record, you know? It follows the same everything, the same sound, the same, you know, passion, the same intensity, the same power, and it was not there. And I remember, I never forget this, couple of writers from Kerrang magazine. I don't know if you remember Kerrang.
Yeah.
They couldn't wait to come to California to hear, you know, come to Hollywood, to the recording studio to hear the new album. And I remember, I'll never forget, I'll always remember them coming in. They listened to the record and they said, wow, it's really great, Vinnie. Yeah, it's really, hey, thanks a lot, you know. And I knew, you know, I can't fake this, because you can't hype it, you can't. All those interviews I gave back then, they were all bullshit. They were all just hype, you know? Hype meaning, you know, publicity company says, you gotta say this. This is how you have to do it. Make it this. Lie that, here's the lie. Tell everybody that you searched forever for a tape recording you got of this singer. That'll explain how much you love this singer and how much, you know, he was valuable, that you had to search the world to find a tape of who he was. And I said, I'm not gonna do that. Well, you gotta do that because, you know, you have to. So they spent all this money on all this bullshit that I knew. This is like, you know, this is like the Hindenburg. This thing ain't gonna fly, you know. So, did the second record, and the tour was a small tour, and I said, this is over. This is over. Everyone is fired. It was the last show with Celebrity Theater in Anaheim, and I said, you're all fired. Actually, I told Bill back there, I said, I don't want anything to do with this. Bill, you have to fire these people